All right, folks, welcome back. This is what the living room looked like when we started.
The flooring here is going to be totally pulled out here in just a minute. Here's another hole here. As you can see, somebody's got a little hole here in the wall. We'll fix it. The kitchen looks pretty good here. It's the kitchen. It did come with stove and refrigerator. All the ceilings look good in it. They're just a little stained. In the living room here. And we are blessed to be in an area where you can burn. So everything that we have pulled out this far is down there burn up. That's all that's left. So we're doing pretty good here. We'll be done here in about another 30 minutes, then we'll start putting back.
You can see that this living room area has actually been repaired twice. So this laminate here is probably the original laminate that was cut away. They've painted the subfloor. Likely may have had odor problems or whatever. And then they laid like a pergo stuff over the top of it. Well, they're getting at it. This area at the front door rotted, and someone has already repaired it, and then now that's gotten wet too. So there's also a hole here somebody kicked in the wall, and they had a piece of metal just screwed over it. So it's stuff like this, like, you know, we're not going to rent it to somebody with that looking like that. We got to get this looking nice so that they'll feel like they've got a nice place that they can respect and enjoy owning.
Painted from that bedroom, the bathroom, entranceway, all this in here. Repainted everything up to the edge here. Went all the way down the edge. We do not have heat right now, so the stove's got to do it. And that stove has brought this house up. If you can see over there, no, I don't think you're gonna be able to, but it has brought it up about 10 degrees in a matter of about an hour. We got to do little stuff like that and fix that door. But I like this thing. I don't know why they would put a mirror up there, but I like it. And the light switch is turned off over there. But we do have the power on, obviously. We got it on last week. I didn't film none of that. The actual guy turned it on, but it was no big deal. It just come out and turn it on.
Donnie got the floor painted. That's good. Good little start. We still got some room to go. So, easy way to clean up the room before you paint it. Just use a blower, leaf blower. We've tore out the drywall over there that needs replaced. Well, we need to tear out the drywall over there. We're testing electrical now. We got the power on. Got the electric company out here. Everything's cool. It's starting to look a lot better than it did before, so that's good. Look at this. They had a red light in there. You took it out?
No, it's still on. It's out.
What's that one?
That one turns red when you first turn it on.
Yeah, when you first turn it on, it's the red light special, like TLC. Oh, it's warmed up now. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
The strange things you find.
Look at it. It's like inside the light, it looks like.
Yeah, no, something weird going on there. Probably them drugs. Probably something to do with them drugs. Interesting.
Hey, did you realize in a mobile home, they do not nail the drywall in the middle. They only nail it on the corners, and they put these pieces of wood up.
Yeah, so they don't have to finish anything.
Over top of it.
They just nail the drywall in the corners, put a little lathing strip over it, and that's it.
And the drywall, when you buy it, it's not tapered like regular half-inch drywall.
The reason they do that though is so that whenever it, one, it's easier, it's cheaper, but yeah, so it doesn't flex when it's going down the street.
The piece of drywall we said we was going to replace, there it is. Again. We had to break out the big guns today. Couldn't get enough heat in the house to get all this stuff to dry. Back bedroom. Here it is after we painted it. Obviously it needs another coat. Look at the ceiling where the spot was. Can you tell? Can you tell where it was? Well, we're going to come in here and put another coat. Our problem is that right there, we cannot get it to dry, nor up there or over there. So we're trying to get the door down here. We're trying to get it hot in here where this stuff will dry out. We got 155,000 BTU heater. It's doing the trick.
We're painting the heck out of it. Our new drywall has disappeared over there. You can't even tell where it was. Isn't that awesome? We're getting that. Getting started in the bathroom. Most of this room we got done, looking pretty good. Main problem still is the patch on the ceiling. It's not perfect. Yeah. But it's coming along pretty good.
Well, we're back at it again. The heater's going there. Music my phone is doing this. We replaced this board, Go in here, we got all this painted. I've got this still open because we've got to put the faucet in there. I haven't done that yet. Fixing to put a door there. I'm fixing to do the door here. I'm fixing to do some more of this flooring coming out here. I painted all this to over here. Painted all the ceiling too. It is hot. It's still climbing. And still climbing. Still climbing. Have you ever been in your house at 90 degrees?
Okay, here we go again. We're taking sugar fork and we're ripping it to make our little pieces to go over the drywall. So I'll take you inside to show you what we're making here.
These little pieces here is what we're making. We're missing a few, like right here needs to be taken off and replaced because it's got that cut out. So we're going to replace that one. We've got to go in this this bedroom here, and like right here there's one, but there's none here. So we need to replace it. We'll put one there. We're going to paint this one. We haven't forgotten about that. The bathroom, the bathroom, we've got to put one here. What is sheetrock breaks? We're going to put one here where the sheetrock breaks. And we're going to put one around the bottom. That's where they had them. So we'll put one down at the bottom of everywhere here. And we need a few in the back bedroom. But that's what they're doing there. They're ripping it down.
Well, the guys done run me out of the house. I'm gonna try to go in here, but they're sanding and they got dust everywhere. So here we go. We're cutting this sheet up to put it in the windows at the bottom. This here is kind of how it's gonna look when it gets done. It was that. We're putting in this plastic on the bottom and the side and this top one. This whole thing needs new in it, but this is how it's gonna look. It's got a little texture to it, but that's plastic where you don't have to worry about water. Should help. Trying to make it waterproof, basically. This is what happens with it. You see how a little bit of water gets into it. So we'll replace that with the plastic. There we go. It's in. It's in. It's in. Looks good. Now we're going to jump across here. This one's bad. Replace it. Those are the bad stuff. That one there, he's cleaning it up. It's bad. We're going to replace it. This one here looks like it's good. We're going to leave it. So we're going to knock these out real quick. We got this one done. It's on. Finished. We've got that window done. We've got this window done. We've got this window done. We've got this window done. We had to put another strip there. All this has had its second coat of paint on it. All this had its second coat. That's had its second coat. All this here's got its second coat. We're going, they're in there finishing that now. Getting the door finished there. Over here, painting off one more coat. We got the trim over here painted. We're getting there. Come in this morning and I'm gonna turn this light on where we can see something here. Okay, we come in this morning. Watch what you step on, Hyman, so you don't scratch the floor. This box here, they put it in. They got our hoses in. They got all the, that's our thermostat wires. They got them here. They're cutting, you know, getting a bunch of stuff ready here. But they got our unit there. It's looking good. We're gonna get it inside there. They've got our outdoor unit. Well, we can't really see it there. They got our outdoor unit. We'll walk around to that. Okay, here we are outside the machine there. They got it set up. It's a Carrier Tech 2000 SS high efficiency heat pump. That's what it is. They knocked the brick out down here where they got our sleeve in. They've got our lines, our quick disconnects, all that stuff in. They've got they ran a power line down here. We'll run down here and look. They have, we had an extra line here. This line they've hooked to, but we had an extra breaker in the breaker box that was that went over there to that building. Well, we're going to tear that building down, so we cut the wire that was going down and discontinued it. So he hooked to that same breaker and come out here and went across the trailer inside there where it can't get cut or messed up, and ran it back down here to this cutoff, which pretty good. I was up under here doing a fixing a plumbing pipe, and here's this guy's work. It is excellent. Puts a little up pipe here to go up to that. He has canceled off all that. He's got a intake line over there. This light is probably horrible at this. There we go. He's got an intake line over there. He's got all this taped off real nice and neat. And I had a water line blow right here today, right on top of them, which we've got it fixed. So we're in the trailer, and guess what? It's missing. So we go around here to see what's going on, and it looks like they've got us installed there. You come up, you got your grate, that's your intake, and that's your unit. There, well, you can't really feel it, but or see it, but there's air blowing, cold air blowing to the ceiling here. There's cold air. Cold air is a bunch of trash, but you should be able to see that moving around. Move the camera around a little bit. So it's blowing there. This one's blowing pretty good. We'll go over here and look at this one. This one's blowing pretty good. You can see down there. Okay, we're in the house. They got everything hooked up here with the HVAC unit. So I turned the heat on this morning. Let's see, I set it on 65. It's 55 in here right now, and then this thing says it's 10 o'clock. It's not actually that time, but that's what it says. So we'll see how long it takes it to pull it up. It's pumping pretty good here. I do not have the emergency heat on. It is blowing warm air. It's not hot air by no means, but it is warm air. Let's see how long it takes it to heat up. I'll let y'all know. And it's sitting at 55. Let's focus. 55 and set at 65. Okay, we've been outside for a few minutes. We're coming back in. It is a lot warmer in here. And here we go. It's 60, set at 65. It's 10:10, which it was 10:59 when we left. I mean 9:59 when we left. So it means it's been 11 minutes. It come up 5 degrees. It's pretty good. While I've been talking here, it has went up 1 degree in 1 minute, basically. Okay, it shut off 63 at 21. It's been shut off for a few minutes, but it's consistent all the way through the house. It feels very consistent with the temperature. You know, with that big torpedo heater we used back in the winter, trying to keep it warm in here, it actually just kicked back on. Trying to keep it warm in here, it wouldn't stay consistent throughout the house. We had to keep turning it on and off, and we could warm up a spot, but it would warm it up too much, and then we'd have to go and move it around. But this thing's keeping it consistent throughout the whole house. The heater is cycling every few minutes. You know, it's kicking on and kicking off. But right there, 65 at 65. I don't remember what the last time stamp was, but you should be able to see it right there. I've got it on auto, so it's just doing what it does. But it's keeping it nice, you know. Not too cold, not too hot. Everything looks to be good. Everything seems to be working right. So our guys did us good on that. It was a nice used unit he put in here, and you know, obviously you can tell it was used and needs to be cleaned up. But other than that, we're good to go.
Donnie and Hank Williams Jr. are doing the quarter round trim. Completely fueled by Diet Coke and Hank Williams Jr. What do you think, Donnie?
Yep.
We are getting our flooring in the living room. Look at that. We put it down our little computer transition strip and only bent a couple little pieces of it. And now Donnie is handcrafting the quarter round as we listen to George Jones. So for everybody that thinks Donnie doesn't work, there you go. Look, he even set up a little cutting booth over there. Donnie, why did you set up the cutting booth?
So I wouldn't have to bend over.
There you go. We're sitting here listening to Keith Whitley now. Got the air conditioning on finally. This is the life, people. This is how you do it. We're not even having to pay any labor today because Donnie's doing all the work. Down there, that's because we already finished that room. So we've locked the door so nobody can come in.
It's really starting to look a lot better though from when we bought it, so. Very nice. All right, folks, we have finished the living room.
Woohoo!
Donnie's very excited that the living room is all finished. Look at this. Look how beautiful. I'm gonna back up so they can see it better.
Oh yeah,
Look at this. Have you ever seen such a nice living room? Now, I imagine you may have a nice living room of your own, but really, on a scale of 1 to 10, it can't be too much nicer than this one because this one is so nice.
nice.
All right, Donnie, tell us what all that we did to finish up the living room. Now, they've just finished watching the video of how screwed up it was.
Remember the hole, the big hole in the floor here?
Oh, yeah, that's right. The floor was falling apart there. That's
The
right.
hole was falling in here, and this was concave.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, why was that whole area there all screwed up? You
Because
think?
the bathroom was over here and it was
Oh, yeah.
flooded. Almost flooded. This is that piece we took down and it was all mildew. We had to clean up.
Put a new piece in, all
Put a
that.
new piece in. New piece here, new piece here. New floor.
New flooring. Boy, the flooring looks nice, too. Look at that. Now, what's the flooring made out of?
Vinyl.
Vinyl, yep.
Vinyl floor. And we put trim all the way around it.
Uh-huh.
Nice vinyl trim. Or vinyl quarter round. We got our lights here. We got a little dimmer.
Hey, those are the wrong bulbs. They're not dimmable LEDs.
Come on, Ronnie.
They're
you
just-
got to have me the right bulbs.
They're just regular LEDs. We'll let the tenant figure that out.
The got a light on the, you know, air conditioning.
Uh-huh. Boy, that light switch there looks really nice.
Yeah,
Look at that. So do we have all new
all new receptacles.
receptacles and covers and everything? Boy, that's nice.
All new. What, Ronnie? Come on now.
What?
What the hell is this?
I was one short. I just put that there for the video. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can't do
Don't
this.
worry about that. I just put it there for the video.
God almighty.
Okay.
Get back over here where they don't see that.
All right.
Just edit that out. Okay, we're on the air conditioning. We got a good air conditioning in this thing. We
Now tell them about how that happened. How did we get a good air conditioning in this thing?
This thing did not come with air conditioning. And when it was manufactured, it was heat only. But it don't really matter in these because they have the ductwork. So if you're buying one of these, make sure it has the ductwork in it, and then you can upgrade it to central air and heat.
Yes.
We bought it, called a local guy. He come out and put us an air conditioning in it.
So if you were going to rate the local guy on a 1 to 10,
He's like a 12 and a half.
this guy, you call him, he's kind of busy, but you call him and the guy can make crap happen.
Anything you want, he can do with air conditioning.
So this is a used system, but I have no way of proving this to you on the video, but this damn air kicks ass, man. I mean, holy crap. It made... Donnie, is the problem that it doesn't work good enough, or could it possibly be that it works too good?
I ain't never seen one blow that hard.
I mean, this guy has got this thing cranked the hell up. I mean, I think it may be a problem where it gets too cold too quick.
When we first got it, it was a little cold. That thing, after it warmed up, after about 5 minutes, it was bringing it up 1 degree per minute. I couldn't believe it. And now, with no coverings or nothing on the windows, it'll hold it. Say it's 85 out there today. It will hold it at 70, no problem, with nothing on the windows. You put something on the windows, it'd get it even colder.
And remember when we got it, there wasn't even an air conditioning unit in there. There's just a hole.
Yeah.
And the guy made the unit fit in the hole. And I mean,
Outstanding job.
guy does a good job.
Got an excellent job. And if you watch it, thank you. Safety first, always. Smoke detector.
And press the button.
It's
Okay.
wired in, and it is battery backup. Make sure you put those in everything that you got.
Right by the bedroom.
Right by a bedroom, so, you know.
If that don't wake somebody up, they may already be dead.
Heaven forbid something happen, but you want one of those.
Okay, moving right along. What are we looking at here?
Looking at a new door. Brand new door.
Boy, that's nice, ain't it?
Brand new. And it's got a
It's locked.
lock.
Might want to
And
unlock
it's
it.
got a spring. Got a spring door.
Man, look at that.
And a little lock.
Yep, and a peephole.
And a peephole. You can look out. Who goes there?
Who dis?
Yep. Lock us back in here. We don't want nobody coming in on us.
All right.
The big hole there, it had stainless steel going down.
Yep, man, I forgot about that.
Stainless steel going down through here. We got all that fixed.
Yep, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
New light switches. New electrical connector.
And just for
Nothing. Wrong switch.
the
There
hell?
we go.
Does the fan itself work? Have we checked that?
Yes, the fan works. Is it this one?
I think so.
Yeah.
There we go. Now that's original.
That's our original Hampton Bay.
That's original to the home.
Yeah. But
Okay.
that's working. Well, I guess we can leave that.
And our flooring here.
Flooring.
You got a little transition piece here. It's pretty
Yeah.
straight. We only bent it up a little bit.
Yeah, we only bent it a little bit.
Well,
Painted the ceilings.
oh yeah, painted the
forget about
ceilings.
that.
Yeah, boy, that ended up looking pretty nice, really.
Uh-huh.
And so the tenant, we already have a tenant lined up. What did she say she's going to do in this room?
She said she's gonna put a section on over here. And
Is she going to paint it?
yes.
Okay.
I'm sure she will.
So this is what it looks like before the tenant paints it their own color.
And no, there won't be no more videos afterwards.
Yeah, and we're not going to come back in people's homes until we kick them out if we're not paying the rent or something like that.
Yeah. Once they vacate, we'll be back in and we'll make a video about it.
All right. So I guess that is it for the living room. It turned out pretty nice. What do you think, Donnie?
Turned out excellent. I like how these lights here, you can turn them off individually too.
Oh yeah. Now those were also original to the home.
Original.
Look at that. Boy, that's nice. Whoever did the electrical work in this house must be a genius.
Our electrician is perfect too.
Alrighty, so tell them what you think.
I think we did. I think it looks good. I like it. Good.
All right, so make sure to subscribe to Donnie and leave your comments below, and we'll delete all the ones we don't like. And we'll see you on the next video.
Yeah, and keep it. We're trying to be a family channel.
Keep it clean
Yeah.
with Al Jardine. All right, there you go. We'll see you on the next one.
See you on the next one.